Hello and welcome to Rain and Rail Enthusiast and another one of our journeys along the railway line on the White Cliffs line. To find out where I am today, here's John with the railway map. The White Cliffs line runs from Folkestone West on the bottom of the map up to Sandwich on the north east of the map. It also includes Westenhanger and Sandling. And today I'm at Dover Priory. Dover Priory was opened in 1861 as Dover Town, and for the first 4 months was also a terminus, after which the line was extended down to the harbour. The name was short-lived however, and it became Dover Priory in 1863. The layout is quite similar to that at Chatham. The space here was at a premium. However, as we can see from this map, quite a lot was fitted into such a small space. Around the 1900s, sidings can be seen heading off to the right, with what appears to be 3 turntables and an engine shed. To the left-hand side there is an extensive run of sidings leading to carriage and engine sheds. Lines in and out of the station ran into tunnels on either end. The station structure itself was quite impressive, being 200 feet long with glazing and ornate valances, and was fully enclosed. In 1924 the Southern Railway created a new 6-siding engine shed at Dover Marine. This would mean the engine shed at Dover Priory would close. The engine shed and carriage shed were demolished, but the lines would remain, at least for now. The station was rebuilt in 1932 with the removal of the station building on the coastbound side, and also the enclosed platform canopy was also removed at this time. Installation of a footbridge with lifts, which was enclosed and glazed, and a new concrete platform completed the new look. A new platform face was also included, as well as a signal box. During World War II, the station did experience some damage, but this would be patched up by the newly formed British Railways in the 1950s. Goods facilities were taken away in 1961, but the lines remained intact for a good few years. In fact, most of the carriage sidings are still in use today. However, the signal box was taken out of use in 1998, its job taken by the panel at Folkestone East. Okay, Dover Priory Station, starting at the exterior. This leads down to a reasonably sized car park, and there's a look at the station building. Nice pedestrianised area here, however, you're aware there are cars that will move in and out of this area. There's a good little Priory Hotel, does bed and breakfast. And if we move carefully across the roadway here, we will come to the cycle hub. There's a click to cycle station here as well for bike hire. And there's the cycle hub. Up here is Dover Priory Air Raid Precaution Wide Ends Post, a World War II historic building, which is Grade 2 listed. Quite easy to miss if you're coming in and out of the station. A nice little find. Let's just turn around again. And there are some outdoor normal bike racks, as well as the cycle hub, which obviously gives you secure cycle parking. Over here, there's some nice pictures done by the White Cliffs Community Railway Partnership, with thanks to the Dover Wombles, the Dover Society and the students at Dover Technical College. Don't think these have been too long up. This also forms part of a wildflower garden. 2 telephone kiosks, There's a bin. Some old, always like to see this old station signage. There is a pumpkin coffee shop, however, it's under renovation, so there's no way I can get a coffee here, unfortunately, but I would imagine that's not too long. This is being filmed in June 2023, so I can't imagine it'd be too much longer before that's reopened. Some information boards about passenger accessibility before you get to the main doors leading you into the ticketing area. Train just arrived there. There's an outside ticketing machine. And this plaque, I don't know whether you can read, details the Dover Priory Station refurbishment of 2007. Isn't too clear to read. It could do with refurbishment itself, really. There we go. Carrying on down the station platform, there's some offices here. There is one of these in-post package retrieval systems, which seem to be springing up all over the railway network at the moment. Good if you're away at work and you want to have collect your package afterwards. And carrying on down, that's an entrance into the Network Rail area of the station. Sorry, I had to swallow there. There's a little bit more seating. This is actually a bus stop. Car park's there. Quite a modest car park, really, for the size of station. And that's the entrance to station staff car parking and also the Network Rail area of the building, which I think is what that building's all about as well. As you can see, there's still original brickwork. Some of it's been painted, some not. There's new canopies, however, or newish. Overall, quite a pleasant setting for a station, and most of it is still in good repair. And at the end of platform 1, you'll see the old signal box. Still has a Dover Priory sign there. I think you can see that with the Network Southeast branding on. Nice to see it still there. Unsure how long it will stay there, hopefully for a long time. And there's the tunnel. Looking across from platform 1, you'll see the Network Rail offices and also the carriage sidings across that way. We'll have a little closer look at that once we get over to platform 2. And you'll see the other tunnel down the bottom there. Across here, looks like some offices. There are some bike racks and some seating. Canopies don't stretch the whole length of the platforms, but at least there are some canopies. Moving further down the platform, there are some more bike racks. Quite nice brickwork, very clean, no graffiti, good to see. And the station in a very clean and tidy order, which is a credit to all the station staff at this station. Advertising boards, this is normal on quite a big station. These look like goods doors. And moving further down on platform 1, as I said outside, there's a pumpkin coffee shop which hopefully won't be closed for too much longer. Still known as a buffet, which is, I think, quite cute. I don't think they're called buffets much these days, but that's very nice to see an old station signage saying buffet. Don't see many of them. There's bins. There are these very nice planters which on the station platform will look very nice once the summer arrives. On each side. And on the station platform, something you don't often see or haven't seen down in the southeast is an actual post box. Still in use, which is nice. Behind that is a vending machine which is empty, unfortunately, but that's probably due to the fact that the pumpkin's not open at the moment. And then you've got the various staff entrances, dot matrix displays, and back into those waiting rooms and toilets area. That's where the station supervisor is. And there is a waiting room. Quite an extensive White Cliffs mural. And this leads down to a set of lifts which will take you over to platforms 2 and 3. Here is the gate line and ticketing and booking hall with platform indication boards, and these nice little details still left in this booking hall. There's a roof. And there is the ticketing hall, or ticketing desk I should say. From that booking hall you can get stairs over platforms 2 and 3. So let's go over these now. At the top of the stairs, that's where on the left you'll find your lift. There's a small window here which will allow you to see out over the carriage sheds. However, all the other windows seem to have been frosted over, which is quite an interesting thing. I haven't seen that done before. They're all brand new double glazed windows, but all frosted over. There's the lift taking you down to platforms 2 and 3, and the stairs, which will also take you down to platforms 2 and 3. Okay, platforms 2 and 3. You'll see this vending machine, which unfortunately is empty at the moment. There is a covered and quite large waiting shelter, as well as outdoor seating. An information kiosk, which doesn't seem to be used at the moment. Whether that's permanently closed, please let me know in the comments below. Massive advertising board. Plenty of actually outside seating here, which is covered over by the canopy, which is in very good order. And some very large and quite informative dot matrix displays. Get a very good view over the open station, and from platform 3, quite a good view into the carriage sidings. 2 class 375s in there this morning, and quite a good view over the hills of Dover. Dover Priory being the only station left in Dover. Dover Western Docks being closed over 20 years ago, in fact possibly over 30 years ago. Nice still to see, as mentioned on the platform 1 though, is the signal box across the way there, which you can get a pretty good look at from here from platform 2. I do hope that this stays here. I don't see any reason why it should be demolished unless it gets into a bad state of disrepair, because it does give a little bit of charm to what is quite a modern looking station. It's very nice to see, and nice to see that it still does have that Network South East Dover Priory, even though that could do with a little bit of a paint up. The statistics for Dover Priory are that it opened in 1861. It currently at time of filming has 2 trains per hour in each direction, with more during peak times, and the entry and exit figures for 2021-2022 were 732,322. At time of filming, passenger services are provided by Class 375 and Class 395 Javelin electric multiple units. Dover Priory is certainly an interesting station to be at, and does have some history if you look for it. Point in case is the old signal box seen here. It's a very clean and pleasant station, and that's a credit to the station staff who make it look very presentable indeed. For the enthusiast, views up and down the line are exceptional, including the two tunnels either side of the station, which should lend themselves to good photography and videography. But please remember to make yourself known to station staff and call ahead if you do wish to film at this station. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and subscribe. And if you can, get out there, get on the railway and see where it takes you. Thanks very much for watching.
Train approaching platform 1 is the late running 12:13 service to railway station called Martinville, Sandling.